Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 game. Part 2 game. Let's get it. 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 Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. 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 Let's go. Part 2 game. Man, pause. First of all, pause. Man, I promise y'all, we standing at the gate. This man came out his mouth and said, man, P-Mama fat as hell. Niggas like, what the hell? I seen my homeboy face. I'm watching my homeboy. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, this is crazy right here. I'm like, yo, man. He was like, yeah. He didn't care how we looked. He didn't care how we felt. He didn't care what he said. Now, the whole time that old school has been around, old school has never shown signs to be that he was with the homosexuality type of thing. Because for one, that would have been the major strike with my homeboy to really get him out the room. Now, in prison, y'all, you do have the guys that likes to mess with homosexuals, but they like regular dudes. They look like regular. They be regular dudes. Y'all know how it go, just like on the street. They look like regular dudes. But if you so happen not to feel comfortable to even have them in the cell with you, usually dudes will make a move too. But sometimes you might be in a cell with someone that jiggle with the damn homosexuals. So like, he never showed signs of this. This man never ever showed signs, I promise y'all, man. This man just somebody that was crazy to ball with no shoes and socks on. This man work out like crazy, don't take showers, smell like an onion patch after the workout. That's all he was, like a burnt out, wild, crazy, old head type of dude, man. That's just who we thought old school was, man. So like, now, did I have the suspicion that he might have been a predator? I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say that I didn't, because a lot of the old dudes I always had suspicions with. I ain't gonna lie, I be on like, even if I don't mention it to them or act like I know, in my mind, I'm listening to this. But that didn't go off. It didn't go off on him, you know what I mean? Because everybody are not predators, man. I told you, you have the predators and you have the dudes that just like the homosexuals. So the guys that like the homosexuals, my predator radar detector is not gonna go off on them because they're not preying on stuff, you know what I mean? Like, they just doing what they like. So I never got that from old school, you know what I mean? Because if I did, I definitely would have told my man, like, yo, bro, you better tighten up, man. Old school, goddamn, you know what I mean? So, boom. This man actually came out his mouth and told us, man, that the dude that just came on our compound, man, is fat as hell. Pause. I was like, and he's acting like it's nothing. He's on the fence. Boom, they popped the gate. We walking back to the building. I just see my homeboy, like, it's like he was taking a long walk of shame. He was like, he had his hands in his jacket pocket. He was just walking, looking mad and crazy. And I felt this pain. Y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I felt this pain because, like, I never was in a predicament like that. You know what I mean? With somebody that I know, goddamn, just bluntly messes with the homosexuals. Like, this right here, for him to make that statement, you know what I mean? That the homosexual body was right. Like, he was talking about a woman. Like, that we already knew he was fried already. He definitely was fried from playing basketball with no socks. But to hear him make that statement was wild. So, boom. Nigga, goddamn. Nigga walking around. We get back in the building, nigga goddamn. He go back downstairs, get his cup, get some hot water, come back upstairs. My homeboy standing by the cell, just waiting for the doors closed. Boom, the doors closed. Boom. They in the cell, you know what I mean? Goddamn. Niggas come out. Nigga homeboy looking like, man, shh. He was like, man, shit crazy, man. He was like, man, we got to holler at goddamn old school. I was like, I wanted to say we, because like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I rock with dudes and I'm gonna rock with you and everything, but like, You know what I mean? Like if it was me and I couldn't get out the cell, I would have went to the hole if I would have felt that uncomfortable like him. You see what I'm saying? If I would have felt that much uncomfortable like him, I just would have like, I'm going to the hole. Now, dudes, no, I don't do no checking in. What you want me to do? Stay in the cell with Marilyn Manson? I don't want to do it. This dude is a psycho. I don't want to be in there with him, man. He's a maniac, man. So that's just how I would have been. But I probably wouldn't have been as that uncomfortable as him because like these are situations you go through in prison. Sometimes you can't do nothing about this in prison. So for somebody like me that was learning prison, like starting my bid 5 years in, kind of like this is what I'm realizing what prison is. So my man, on the other hand, he's really feeling some type of way. So when he come out, he like, man, we gotta holler at him. So I thought about it. I'm like, man, what's up? Holler about what? He was like, man, this nigga won't even talking about he rock with the goddamn boys. Now he talking about he rock with the boys and stuff, man. So I'm like, bro, listen, I'll go with you to holler at him, bro. He was like, man, I ain't want to say it to him in the cell. He was like, because we probably would have got the rumbling in that jump, bro. He was like, man, that nigga beat my ass. He was like, man, that man beat me up, bro. He was like, bro, I'm going to get a weapon, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, don't fight him, bro. I was like, bro, just be patient till they get him out the cell. I said, is he pushing anything at you? Like, ever since that, like, you know, of course he going to work out in the cell. He stink. You know what I mean? He play basketball with no socks and shoes, so his feet definitely stinks. Like, I know you going through that. That's a lot. You know what I mean? But like, if he ain't physically doing nothing to you, bro, like, can you survive till they make a move? And he was like, man, I don't know, bro. He was like, man, let's just go holler at him, though. I'm like, bro, listen, you take the lead, bro. I'm just gonna come with you. You know what I mean? So boom, old school in the back doing push-ups. He work out all day. This is what he doing. He's back in the back doing push-ups. He doing them off the toilet. We got a little toilet with the top. You can't use the toilet. It's just like a toilet bowl, the silver joint with the sink, and they got it covered. You know what I mean? So dudes just use that for a seat. You know what I mean? Dudes use that, put their stuff right there when they cutting hair, different things like that. He got his feet on the toilet. Nigga banging out. Boom, we come back there and shit. Boom, he get up. He like, he walk over here like, he walk over there. He was like, my homeboy was like, look, man. He was like, what's up? What's up, y'all blood? My homeboy was like, look, man, I gotta ask you, man. He's like, cause look, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't find that, you know what I mean? I ain't find that too amusing what you was talking about when we was on the yard, bro. He was like, what'd I say? He was like, man, you said the damn homosexual dude was goddamn fat as hell. Pause. He was like, and? My homeboy was like, and? He was like, yeah, and? He was like, so now I'm looking, cause I'm just, like, I'm here. But like, I'm just letting this play out. This is crazy right here. Like, bro got a real psycho on his ass, so I'm just letting it play out. I'm right there though, you know what I mean? So he like, and? Oh, like, what you mean? And he was like, man, look. He was like, hold on. And they went back. And they got up and he was like, hey, look, let me explain something to you, man. He was like, man, look, I've been down 17 goddamn years, man. He said, I'm gonna do my bid the way I do my bid. I ain't gotta explain everything to you, young ass. My homeboy was like, look, hold right there. You in the room with me. Like, I'm entitled to know what the hell you got. He was like, I ain't gotta explain nothing to you. He was like, I ain't gotta explain nothing to you. I ain't gotta explain nothing. He was like, man, look, I try to shake it. He was like, I can't shake it. He said, this shit like heroin. He said, goddamn, once you done took that trip to outer space, he said, man, shit, you never want to leave. He said, goddamn, I done told myself a million times that I was going to stop messing with boys. He was like, man, shit, they're going to bring P-Mama up here. He was like, man, all them niggas that was down on him at Augusta. He was like, shit, it's my turn. Hold on, nephew. Got up. He was like, look, it's my turn now. It's my turn now. Shit. It was so, man, you don't understand. Y'all, he was like, man, shit. It was so many people chasing his ass. He was like, man, all I could do was give him gifts when I was on Augusta. He was like, I could never get him alone. He said, so what you think I'm gonna do right now? Shit. He was like, no offense to you. He was like, no offense to you because I know you uncomfortable. He was like, but look, I don't want your ass. I was like, oh shit, pause. I was like, oh my God. And it was like, yeah, well, look, no offense to you, but I don't want your ass. What I want you for? He was like, man, you seen P-Mama? That's what I like. I don't mess with dudes like y'all. I like that. So my homeboy just grossed out about the whole conversation. And I'm standing there too, y'all, just getting a dose of what prison is. Like, never go back to jail ever. Never go back ever, man. This is the stuff you hear. This is the stuff that goes on. So I'm just listening to this stuff like, then he like, yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, That's just what it is. Like, you know, when they do some moves, I'll move. Shit, I ain't got no problem with it because I'm trying to get down there with P Mama any damn way. They were like, damn, this nigga's a freaking psychopath, man. So boom, goddamn, my homeboy was just, you know what I mean? He went back to doing his workout. They sellers, they can have a conversation. But I guess old school was like, yeah, he gonna bring T White over there, like, goddamn, you know what I mean? But really, I'm there to help. But I really don't want no smoke with your old maniac ass. Now that I've found out you mess with the goddamn boys, I really don't want no smoke with you, man. A gay violent person, I don't want smoke with. I promise you. I'm not trying to get into it with those people in prison, ever. So boom. Goddamn. We go out on the yard and shit, goddamn. We see the nigga goddamn old school, he come out. You know what I mean? He got something in his jacket. You know what I mean? You can tell he got something in his jacket, like dudes that take stuff outside. The police really don't be watching. You really don't supposed to take nothing outside, like items and stuff like that. But sometimes it just be so bootleg. Nigga got a whole neck bag with his jacket covered in it. It look like a nigga just holding his jacket, but you can tell there's something behind it. So he walking with his jacket. Be like, he get down. Nigga get on weed on the ball field and shit. On the ball field, and nigga like, and they went straight to the courts, and they was like, "Hey, P Mama!" Nigga came to the game. He like, "What's up?" He was like, "Ugh." Nigga, He-Man threw that shit over the barbed wire to the court. Goddamn nigga, P Mama was like, "Thank you, baby." He was like, "Look, goddamn, make sure you go to program. Goddamn, look, I gotta holler at you and shit." Goddamn, nigga was like, "Tsh." My homeboy just sitting back there looking silent, man, like, man, this shit crazy, man. I'm like, this nigga a psychopath, man. Like, what the hell? Nigga goddamn bringing care packages to P Mama now. He really chasing. So boom. Everybody's starting to notice. Everybody's starting to see that how this man really got his chasing shoes on, man. Like, he stopped playing basketball barefooted. He would still work out. But like, when we go outside and ain't the workout jump for real, that nigga's chasing the damn boy, man. That's what he's doing. So nigga like, damn, old school just flipped the script. Old school went nuts. So come back to the pod. You know what I mean? We in the pod. Old school coming to jump. He happy as a bitch, you know what I mean? Nigga like, yeah. Nigga walk. Sometimes he would just walk over there where we was at and just be like, yeah. And just get to talking and the nigga would be like, what the hell is he talking about? But a lot of times we would hang back there slightly where he working out at, you know what I mean? Like that used to be like a little hanging area. He'll come out there, he be like, yeah, shit. He be like, man, shit. Goddamn, I'm about to goddamn bald his head. Yeah, I'm about to goddamn bald his head. Yeah, goddamn, people are gonna be mine. So my homeboy was like, hey, look, man. You acting like this junk goddamn Halle Berry or something in the penitentiary, man. Calm your old ass down. He was like, what? What do you mean, shit? Calm what down? Calm what down? What you talking about? What you want me to calm down? I ain't got to calm a damn thing down. So, Cell 22 is not far from where we be hanging at. Like I told y'all, where he work out at, where we hang at. You know what I mean? And old school was just aggressive and loud, and like his voice ain't like they debating, but they going back and forth on some loud shit. The dude that's sleeping Cell 22, I guess he was sleeping, you know what I mean? And this is another old dude, probably about old school age, you know what I mean? I think he was from Petersburg, man. I can't think of his name, but he slept in Cell 22. Man, that's my word. That nigga came to the crack of his door because we right there, and they were like, hey man, y'all need to shut the fuck up or get that shit away from my cell. So I'm not saying nothing. So he's not talking to me, because I wasn't the one going back and forth. So my roommate was like, my homeboy like, old school was like, who the hell are you talking to? Who the hell are you talking to? You talking to me? Goddamn, you need to put a goddamn address on that shit. You need to put an address on that shit. You talking out loud. He said, I'm talking to all y'all. I'm talking to all y'all. Old school was like, all right. Old school dipped off. This is my word, old school dipped off. Niggas looking like, oh shit. So I look at the dude still at the door. He looking, he like, now he looking out his window. He like, old school like, we look. That nigga at the booth, you see him talking to the lady, like, you see him point down there. The door open. Look, dude standing there, old dude come out, nigga like, that nigga still got his flip-flops on. He was like, old school was like, that's all you seen was this coming through the pod. Promise y'all, he was coming through the pod like this. Man, that nigga was walking fast and diesel, and like he was from the West Coast. Nigga was like, that nigga started walking, goddamn, dude looking at his door, dude like, I'm like, man, this nigga just snapped out at this in his cell. So I'm looking like, man, this is my word, old school. And nigga got to that nigga said, he was like, hey, look, what you say? Poof, she pushed that nigga. Old nigga was like, man, get your goddamn, all you heard was, nigga, watch your mother. Nigga, watch him. You better watch him. You better watch him. I go look. Man, old school had that nigga ass by his shirt. That nigga was on his back. That nigga was on his back. Old school was like this. You better watch him. You better watch him. That nigga was like, that nigga was looking like that nigga that was getting kicked on Minister Society by Kane and Old Dog. I said, oh, old school, nigga, you better watch him. You better watch him. You better watch him. Old school beat his ass. I'm like, oh, shit. My homeboy like, there's no need for me to jump in this shit. The hell, this shit crazy. So nigga looking like, damn, this shit out of control, man. Old school, wild as a bitch. Nigga look, they came to the door. He was like, dude, Sally ran over there. Nigga was like, hey man, what y'all doing in my cell? I wasn't in the cell, I was inside the cell. My roommate, my homeboy was standing by his cell, and old school was in his damn cell. He said, man, what y'all doing in my cell, man? Old school was like, watch out. Hey, see, like the police out there. I was like, nah, you good. Old school was like, hey, came up that jump. He was like, yeah, talk to your celly. Talk to your damn celly. It was one-on-one. It was one-on-one, talk to your celly. Talk to your celly, goddammit. Yeah, talk to your celly. Yeah, yeah. And they were pumped up like a bitch. They were like, shit crazy as hell, man. Shit. Man, this nigga a psychopath. Boom. Goddamn. He get away with that. He get away with that, man. Dude, he beat up. Man, that nigga just sat in there and healed. Man, that nigga just sat in there and healed, man. He was dealing with a real psycho, man. Goddamn, boom. Next thing you know, 2 days later, we in the cell. Goddamn, my homeboy like, yo, man, this nigga goddamn old school, man. He was like, man, they gotta hurry up and move, bro. I might do go to the old, bro. He was like, this nigga wild. I was like, what he do now? He was like, man, this nigga got weapons and everything. He was like, man, he got the biggest knife I ever seen. I was like, the biggest knife you ever seen? He was like, bro, that nigga psycho, man. He was like, I don't know where he get this shit from, because he ain't make it in the room. He was like, I don't know where he get this shit from. So I'm like, damn, so just hearing that was like I'm starting to worry for bro, because I'm like, damn, he is dealing with a real psycho. Like, dude coming to jump, and he, at first, he, you know what I mean? Like, of course, he was a Viking, and he wasn't taking showers. He still is doing these things. He's still doing his regular routine. Now he's chasing this damn boy, you know what I mean? And he got weapons. It was just a lot going on with goddamn old school, man. So, I can remember, man, sometimes I would try to make plays with not three building, but two building would sometimes take the long way to come past four building to go back to two building. Because they'll come from their way, but on the way out from the child hall, they would let them walk down our way and go the long way back to their building. So sometimes if I was chasing, like this particular time right here, I would be downstairs in the hallway. I'll just sneak out. You know what I mean? Boom. I'll sneak out and I'll be downstairs. Now, the lady's the super police in the booth that's downstairs. If she see me on the camera and she get to telling me go back, I'm gonna have to dip because they're gonna call the people on you. But sometimes the people are so cool, they don't say nothing. So I used to be down there because I never gave them no headaches. I used to be down there. So I'm down there. You know what I mean? I'm down there and shit. And I see two buildings coming back. I'm trying to chase to get something to smoke. I'm waiting on my homeboy. You know what I mean? So I'm down there just waiting for them to come back because I know they're gonna take the long way. I'm like, I'm just waiting. Goddamn, when I look up, who I see coming down the boulevard, y'all, nigga walking, nigga. I'm like, that's old school ass, man. Man, goddamn jeans tucked in the state shoes, the socks, state shoes all four strapped up. He got down, get to the door. He was like, hey, who you waiting on? I was like, I'm waiting on two building, man. He was like, yeah, they in the child, I'm waiting too. He was like, well, the lady trying to run me off. I don't want to make you hot. He was like, man, look, do me a favor, man. He said, my homeboy about to come past, man. He told me his name. He was like, he about to come past. He was like, look, man, please, bro. He was like, man, give him this for me. I was like, give him what? That nigga was like, man, that shit looked like he was pulling out a goddamn Zorro knife. That nigga was like, it wasn't that long, but it was about this damn long. I was like, he pulled that shit out. He was like, look, he was like, man, he about to come out now. I just don't want to make you hot. I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, look back at the booth. I'm like, I grabbed my sweatshirt. I was like, man, you freaking psycho, man. I was like, give it to me. I grabbed that shit. I was like, damn, that shit wouldn't even fit in my pocket. I was like, he was like, you will have to tuck it, nephew, because it ain't. I was like, I didn't even want to tuck it. Pause. I was like, put that bitch in there. I was like, he was like, thank you. I was like, this nigga just gave me a whole murder weapon. So boom, I seen this man coming. He came before my man, so it looked like he was looking for goddamn old school. He came fast as hell. He was walking. He was one of the first 10. He was like, I seen the nigga, I was like, hey, for old school. He was like, yeah. I was like, right. He was like, you got it. I was like, yeah. He was like, come in the joint, I was like, that shit long as hell. He was like, that nigga grabbed that shit like this. That shit was in his hands. He was like, that nigga looked and they were like, that nigga tucked that joint. They were like, thanks. I was like, this nigga psychopath. Like, this nigga got the biggest sword I ever seen in my damn life in prison. I'm like, man, this shit, wow, boom. I get what I had to do. I did what I had to do. Boom, I shoot back upstairs. I go back upstairs. I see my homeboy in the pod. I'm like, yo, bro, goddamn. Know what I mean? I was like, where you selling that? He was like, man, you ain't gonna believe this. I'm like, what? He was like, that nigga finally in the shower. I was like, what do you mean finally in the shower? He said, man, that nigga don't take a shower at 8 o'clock. He said, man, this nigga finally in the shower early, bro. I was like, he finally washed his ass. He was like, yeah. He was like, this nigga finally in the shower. I'm like, damn. I was like, yo, but look. I said, man, this nigga just told me to pass off the biggest hammer in the world, bro. He was like, man, you saw that shot? I was like, bro, listen, man, that joint hit somebody, bro. I was like, man, that shit coming through the back. That shit gonna nigga get stabbed from the front. That shit coming through the back. That night big as hell. He was like, bro. He was like, man, bro, for real, bro. Goddamn, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, let's go to the hole, bro. Fuck it, we'll link back up again, bro. This prison, bro. Like, I wouldn't stay in the cell with that psycho. You know what I mean? He was like, man. He was like, yo. Man, fuck, man. Goddamn, he was like, but look, this nigga told me, goddamn, he want me to hold tight for another week or two because he trying to get the nigga P-Mom over here. He was like, when he get P-Mom over here, then they gonna make the move. And I said, bro, they not doing moves right now. He was like, man, shit, they do it for them homosexuals, bro. I was like, shh. I said, man, that's up to you, bro. You know what I mean? That's up to you, bro. You know what I mean? If you can handle this psycho. So he was like, yeah, he was like, man, this nigga come back. From meeting goddamn the nigga P-Mama had program, bro. He went to early child. He was like, man, this nigga come back happy as a bitch, went hop straight in the shower. He's like, I ain't never seen this nigga take a shower earlier than that. I said, man, you already know what he doing, bro. He got down that bitch doing the Oochie Coochie balls. I was like, man, you already know the count, bro. He was like, no, man. He was like, man, shh, what you done should do? I was like, bro, if it was me, I would have been slid, bro. I was like, cause you can't beat all these old dudes, man. I said, they built different, man. I said, they gonna come try to kill you. It's always gonna be beef. Like, you can't do a bid like that, beef with the old. I said, now if he like get crazy, like damn right, it is what it is. I was like, but look, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you can either go out the crazy way or you can go out the easy way, bro. Like, it's up to you. I said, me personally, I wouldn't stay in the cell with that psycho, bro. You know what I mean? As much as I wouldn't get inconvenienced, I couldn't stay in the cell with that dude, man. He was like, he was thinking about it. Boom, we locked down. Goddamn. We in a pod, man. After that, next day, niggas in that joint chilling. Niggas like, damn, niggas like, this shit crazy, man. Out of nowhere, you hear, niggas look. Car coming in. See the nigga coming in switching. Nigga come in saucy as hell. And you're like, I see, yeah, the rumors are true. I look. These people just said they wasn't doing no moves. They wasn't doing no moves, man. I look up, goddamn, the day before, they move another young boy to damn one building. You know what I mean? They move him to one building. Goddamn, so that got our cell opened up. That's why we had a cell open in the pod. Next thing you know, this nigga P-Mama moving in the pod. He coming in with his cot. This nigga cell 11. He all the way in the back. Nigga coming in John's cot. Niggas looking like, ain't no homosexuals in the pod. Not one. Niggas looking like, goddamn. You see the nigga goddamn old school coming on the steps. Nigga like, yeah, told you. He grabbed nigga by the back of his neck. He was like, yeah, told you. Yeah, I told you. Goddamn, he walked to the cell. Niggas looking like, what the hell is this, man? This nigga crazy as a bitch. So boom, we seen him that day when we went to dinner. We seen him going to talk to the lieutenant ASAP. He talking, you know what I mean? Trying to talk. Goddamn, lieutenant listening, he ain't trying to hear that shit, you know what I mean? Goddamn, lieutenant come in the pod later on that day. Lieutenant come in the pod, he see him, he like, hey. He walks to lieutenant, he's like, hey, look. He talking. Lieutenant like, yeah, look, I ain't gonna be able to do it. He was like, you ain't gonna be able to do it. He was like, yeah, not now. He was like, why? Why not now? He was like, because somebody's moving in that cell. He was like, man, somebody moving in that cell. You can move me in that cell, man. He was like, man, me and my roommate ain't getting along. That nigga start telling everything. He said, me and my roommate ain't even getting along, man. Come on, man, you can move me in that room. What are you talking about? Lieutenant was like, look, somebody's already on the move sheet that's coming in there this afternoon. You know what I mean? He was like, man, who you moving in there? Lieutenant was like, I don't know. I can't tell you his name, inmate. He was like, man, come on, man. He was like, man, that ain't right, man. He was like, come on, that ain't right, man. He's a unit manager. That's how I got him down here. He said, now he down here. And this is crazy that you hear how dudes be working plays just to get comfortable like that. But again, this is prison, y'all. This is the stuff you're going to see. This is stuff you're going to witness, man. It's a whole nother world. This shit crazy. So boom, he's going at the lieutenant trying to like override what the lieutenant saying. It didn't work. It didn't work, y'all. Lieutenant left. We got down, went to lunch. We came back from lunch. After lunch, all you hear is, niggas look. See the goddamn little slim brown skin, kind of this little skinny dude coming in, you know what I mean? Skinny dude, brown skin dude, look like he been down a minute. He looked like, not down a minute, but he looked like he been doing times. He don't look like a fresh fish, somebody that just got to the camp, got from receiving. No, he looked like somebody that was just coming in, you know, he come in, boom. He got a little old school swag to him too. He come in the pod, you know what I mean? In the pod. It's like, damn, the hell, goddamn. He moving cell 11, goddamn. As soon as he moving cell 11, goddamn, you see him taking his stuff out, boom. Take his box out, boom. Boom, he got a TV. Boom, he got a Magnavox color, boom. Boom, man, massive food, boom. He got massive cigarettes, boom. That nigga pulling out massive shit out that cart. That's my word. That nigga pulling out a bunch of shit out that cart. He unload his shit, goddamn. I guess old school was just waiting for him to unload. He didn't want to go over there while he unloaded. But P-Mama standing over there. P-Mama standing like by the door because this is his roommate that's coming in. Now, we know from guys that's doing time, if you're willing to move in a cell with a homosexual, majority of the time you mess with homosexuals. Like, it's just a known fact. Like he moved in, they was like, this your cell? His cellie walked up, which was P-Mama. He walked up. He seen P-Mama. That nigga kept unloading his stuff. That's what he kept doing. Pause. That's what he did. That man kept unloading his stuff. That's what he did. He kept unloading his stuff. Boom. He taking stuff out. All Newports, food, TV, all that. You know what I mean? Goddamn. I guess old school was just waiting for him to finish. You know what I mean? He didn't want to push like immediately. Boom. And they got the cart, took that bitch up to the front. Because you got to drop the cart off at the front. COs will come get it, take it back downstairs later. He went and took that jump to the front. He pushed it back to the front. On his way back, he walking back to the cell 11, straight beeline all the way down. All you seen was this coming passing through in the middle of the party. And we're like, hey, man, hey, look, that's my peoples right there. So look, I know you just moving in the cell, but look, that's my peoples right there. That's all I can hear. Because he passed me and they was right there. He walked by, he was like, yeah, that's my peoples right there. So, you know what I mean? So when they got by cell 11, you see them talking. You see goddamn old school, like, yeah, because look, that's my peoples right there. And, you know, like, let's keep it regulated. Like, that's my peoples. That's my people. So, you know what I mean? I know you moving in the cell. I know you probably like homosexuals because you didn't buck. He was like, I thought you was going to buck. You know what I mean? He was like, look, I'm trying to get in that cell. I'm letting you know that now. I'm trying to get in that cell. Goddamn, they said they supposed to move me in that cell. That's my peoples. He was like, P-Mama, come here. P-Mama was like, what's up, baby? He was like, look, let them know the count. Let them know the count for we don't have no discrepancies. I ain't got time. Old school, the other dude was like, yo, hold on. He was like, hold on. Look, don't come at, I just came in the pod. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Don't come at me with all this. Like, you ain't got to come like you straightening me like I'm beginning to doing time. So old head got back butt with him. So old school was like, what? Hey, look. P-Mama was like, look, chill, look. I fuck with him. I'm over here. We trying to get in the cell together, but I fuck with him, though. Dude was like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just move in here. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He still didn't say like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna mess with your peoples, bro. Like, I ain't gonna... He wasn't saying none of those. This is prison. This is crazy, man. He wasn't saying none of these words. He wasn't like, yo, I'm not gonna mess with your peoples, man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna get out the way as soon as possible. That's what a lot of dudes would have said. No, he wasn't saying that. And then P-Mama was like, look, I fuck with him. I fuck with him. So, you know, he was like, all right, but I ain't got nothing to do with that, though. All right, I just moved in the pod. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And they went back in the cell. You just seen goddamn P-Mama talking to goddamn old school. And they were like, old school, like, and they like smoke was coming out of his damn nostrils. And they go, And they were mad as a bitch. So, boom, goddamn. Next thing you know, they got down, everything was gravy and shit that whole rest of that day, you know what I mean? Boom, I could tell old school super mad about this whole shit though. I know he mad, he angry that his play got messed up and he trying to get the junk in the cell. So I go holler at my homeboy with all this shit going on, old school roommate, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, listen, I see you decided to stay. I said, but look, Goddamn, look like shit working out in your favor. He was like, bro, he was like, yo, I see this shit. He was like, look, this nigga was in the cell last night, said he gonna goddamn crash on dude. He find out dude messing with P-Mama, goddamn, know what I mean? He said, I was in that bitch giving that nigga all bad advice. He said, I was telling that nigga, like, nigga, you think he ain't gonna mess with that nigga? That nigga got a bag of cigarettes, a bag of food, nigga, color TV. You think P-Mama ain't gonna shake out, nigga, when you goddamn think it's all over with? He was in that joint like, no, because P-Mama love me now. I finally got him, da. He said, man, I was telling that nigga, man, P-Mama gonna cheat, nigga. I said, you petty bitch. I said, bro, you a petty bitch. I said, bro, you a petty bitch, man. I was like, well, that shit might work, though. Sometimes you gotta play chess in prison, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Prison is so crazy. Sometimes you wanna try to get stuff done without moving your hands. And like, you know, as long as it's not like you snitching or, you know what I mean, stuff like that, then you might do stuff like this, man. Cause my man was just hoping this nigga just crashed the hell out. So boom, goddamn, we come out. Boom, you see him talking to P-Mama and shit. They walking laps and shit. Goddamn, P-Mama walking around that joint. He walk me like, nigga walk laps, dumb as a bitch. He walking laps. Goddamn, they talking. Goddamn, you see the old dude just sitting on the bench. Goddamn, nigga just sitting on the bench. Dolo, you know what I mean? Goddamn, legs stretched out, nigga. They sitting out there, Dolo. He watching them too, though. Goddamn, they walk laps and shit. Goddamn, next thing you know, stand by for lunch. Boom, we go to lunch. Come back from lunch. Goddamn, nigga, goddamn, you see goddamn old school pull up on nigga again. Old school pull up on a nigga, get to talking. Like, yeah, look. That dude was like, look, man, I ain't gonna tell you again, man. You don't know me, I don't know you, man. Don't keep pulling up on me, man. Don't keep pulling up on me. Old school was like, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, though. I'm gonna tell you like this, goddamn. He was like, man, did P-Mama tell you I was doing something to him in the cell, man? P-Mama was like, chill out. I ain't tell him nothing. I ain't tell him. He was like, well, look, you need to let him know that, bro. Don't pull up on me no more. Old school was like, nigga, I'll pull up on you if I want to, nigga. Yeah. I'll pull up on you if I want to. P-Mama was like, stop. Pushed him away. Boom. Goddamn. And nigga old school went over there and started working out. That nigga mad as a bitch. That nigga went to the toilet. That nigga mad as a bitch. Nigga doing massive push-ups. Man, nigga just took it out on the workout. Boom. It's locked down for the rest of the night. We about to lock down. Got that everybody running around. You seen old school finally getting his ass out the shower because he don't take a shower unless it's at night. Goddamn. Old school in that junk. Goddamn. Talking to the nigga. Goddamn. Old school. Goddamn. Talking to P-Mama. Old school in the cell. Goddamn. Old school calling the night. Boom. Goddamn. Old school calling the night shit. Goddamn. Niggas late. It's probably like 1:30, 12 o'clock or something like that on a Friday. Oh, this was on a Friday. They were like, yo, oh shit. You hear my homeboy like, oh shit. Goddamn, I look, it's a dude that's working, that work outside, you know what I mean? That be cleaning the showers and shit like that. He at their door. I heard the whole shit. I jump up and look through the crack. He's standing at they cell, you know what I mean? He talking to them. He like, oh shit, you hear this shit? Goddamn. And nigga old school was like, P-Mama! That's all you heard. It was like P-Mama. It was like, oh shit, man. I was like, yo, I called my homeboy. I was like, hey, bro, what the fuck going on down there? He was like, hey. He was like, nigga say P-Mama got the cut up. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. I said, oh shit, it's not gonna turn out good. This is not gonna turn out good. Boom. Goddamn, that nigga was mad the whole night. He can't get out and do nothing. Boom. Stand by for breakfast. I was already up after they counted, got up, brushed my teeth, get myself together. I'm not gonna miss this. This is crazy right here. Man, I get up, man. They open the door before I can even step out my door. That nigga got that old school was coming past. That nigga was walking fast as a bitch and he hit them steps. And then got down the steps. Nigga got them shot down cell 11. Boom. Goddamn, I'm taking my time getting down the steps. I get down the steps, but I see outside cell 11. I just see old school like, nigga, nigga, what the hell, nigga? Nigga, you ain't there, nigga. What the hell y'all ain't that damn cut up for? P-Mama ain't going to breakfast. He like, what the hell is you talking about? He was like, nigga, fuck that shit. He was like, man, fuck that shit. Nigga, y'all this job, I told you, that was my peoples. I told you, dude was like, dude dressed for breakfast like, man, dude just looking at him, you know what I mean? He was like, I told you, nigga, I was goddamn, this is my word, goddamn. Man, old dude, that was, I guess, in the cell with P-Mama, the nigga that was in the cell with P-Mama, man, he was like, man, I told you, stop pulling up on me. That nigga went in his pants. And man, I promise y'all, before he can pull a damn knife out, his damn pants, man, All you seen was Old School crack that nigga ass. It was like one of the fastest punches I seen in my life, because I seen Old School, like, you know how y'all can tell, like, when a nigga about to pull a gun or a knife or whatever, nigga was just like, yeah, like that, man. I told this nigga, man, quit. I told this nigga, he was like, he was about to pull, and nigga Old School was like, man, he socked that nigga so hard in his damn nose, man. That nigga said, and when he did like this, Old School jumped on his ass. People are like, chill. He like, he grabbed that nigga, he drove that nigga in the cell. He said, give me this fucking knife. All you heard was, he threw that shit on. That shit flew out the pot. He was like, oh shit. I looked, somebody grabbed it. Nigga grabbed it, took that joint. And nigga was like, nigga, did I tell you this is my people's nigga? Niggas like, oh shit, man, niggas stop. Niggas like, everybody go to the door. Everybody making it hot. Everybody went to the door looking. That nigga like, yo, did I tell you this is my people's nigga? Nigga, you better check it. Nigga, fuck wrong with you. You better take your ass to the hole. That nigga started Congo beating his ass. Niggas was like, man, god damn. That nigga was like, ugh. Man, he beat the shit out of dude. Man, he pounded the hell out of dude, took his knife, all that shit, man. Man, that's my word. He told that nigga ass, man, you better get your ass out this pod, man. That's my word, man. Goddamn, that nigga was beat the fuck up. We go to breakfast, that nigga ain't make it to breakfast. Dude ain't make it to breakfast, man. This my word. We come back from breakfast, goddamn, that nigga was like, That nigga was walking to the hole, man. He walked right past us with the 2 COs. Goddamn, they said, when y'all go back in, y'all locked down. Y'all locked down. He was like, for what? And he was like, y'all locked down. This is my word. They come in and jump. They lock us down. They come in there, check everybody's hand. Nothing was wrong with nobody. Old School get away with it. Old School maniac ass get away with it. But my homeboy was mad because this nigga still in the cell with him. He couldn't get rid of the psychopath, man. It was crazy, man. Old School get away with the ass whooping, man. So boom. Goddamn. I guess Old School go back and talk to the lieutenant again. Lieutenant still clapping his ass. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna move in there. Somebody gonna move in there, man. That's my word. He mad as a bitch. So I guess he getting mad because he can't get his little swirl on, man. Man, this is my word. Old School, goddamn, just started. He just started going in the cell like it was his damn cell, man. He had stuff in there because they didn't move nobody in there yet. Man, this is my word. One day we all on the pot. I'm playing spades. Goddamn, me and my homeboy partners are playing cards and shit. We thinking, I don't know where the hell Old School was at. I wasn't even paying them no mind. Goddamn, police come in and start doing around. They were like, it's the police dude. Goddamn, cell 11, the only one got the cut up. They were like, take this cut down. He like, take this cut down. All you hear is some music playing in the background. They were like, fuck. He got his walkie-talkie. He was like, open up cell 11. They don't say, he was like, oh shit, man. He was like, man, come on, get off of him. Get off of him. Both of y'all ass going to the hole. Both of y'all ass going to the hole. He was like, man, what the hell? That nigga dipped. That nigga ain't do his rounds anymore. That nigga dipped. That nigga went back in the goddamn booth. That nigga started looking at them face cards because they got 88 face cards of every inmate in there. The big jaws, you can see faces clearly. And nigga start looking at them face cards. Next thing you know, police start coming in. Police came in. Goddamn, that nigga looking dumb as a bitch. He standing by his cell. Goddamn, nigga came in that jump. They came straight to goddamn P-Mama cell. Pack your shit. Come on. Come on. Goddamn, they start looking for dude. They looking for Old School ass. Old School up standing by his cell. They get upstairs. They like, oh yeah, you come on. Old School like. That nigga took one more cool ass West Coast walk down. Came down the steps like. I said, look at this nigga. My roommate, my homeboy was like, thank God. I was like, shit. Man, this nigga was a psychopath, man. They locked both of them up. You can't do that. You can't get caught having sex. You going to jail for that. I don't know what the charge is. I don't know. Don't ask me. It never happened. Pause. But you get locked up for that type of activity, man. And like that, man, Old School psycho ass was gone, man. But like, that was just like, that was a crazy experience to see my homeboy experience a psycho like that, man. But like I told y'all, man, that's what they have in there. That's what they have in prison, y'all. They have dudes like that, man. You can run across burnt out, crazy maniacs, man. This is what it is. I tell y'all this in every story, man. Don't go to prison for you don't have to experience these damn maniacs, because they are in there lurking. They are waiting for you. And they'll have your ass in there going crazy, man. You're going to be put in situations where you might have to hurt somebody or you might have to go to the hole. You don't want to go through no stuff like that, man. So just stay out of the way. Keep chilling with your family. Keep living a great life. Like I always tell y'all, man, 2025, we're not going to prison. We staying our ass out the way, man. Period, man. But appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Tuesday Banger, y'all. Part 1 and 2 game, man. Y'all turn me up, man. Turn me up. Let's go. This is the top of the week. Turn me up, man. Like, share, and subscribe this joke. Let's get it. Let's go, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all never know when you catch me again, man. We back at it again, man. I'll see y'all another time. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments. Get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.